I'll give you the benefit of the doubt here. All of them were gooners. They all gooned at least 2 hours a day. It might have been since I got them all from the same friend group, but they looked like normal people that were all different. But no, I'm becoming a lesbian, or do I become a gooner? Dang, dude, we've got fresh pasta. Holy. You don't even really say what the red flag is here. Like, do you think it's the gooning thing? Because I again, don't know how old you or they are. But really, regardless of what age they are, it seems pretty normal. The weirdest thing here is that you somehow managed to rotate through 7 guys in 7 days, make a movie out of that, all within the same friend group. The biggest red flag about them was that each subsequent guy was like, yeah, dude, I'll date her too. Oh, you broke up with her a day after? Alright, my turn. This seems weird, man. Also, maybe I'm weird or I have too much of a life, but 2 hours a day? My god, what the fuck, dog? Where do you find the time for that? I got shit to do. Are you a gooner too? Not like that, my guy. Not like that. Anyway.
And what is
Eighth
it
boyfriend?
like?
So for you, I'm gonna give you a tell a trusted parent or adult tier. Just kind of strange, man. I've been talking to this girl on Instagram that I met on a video game. Mistake. It depends on which one. She constantly sends stuff that demeans me for my masculinity. Should I stop talking to her? The stuff she sends me makes me pretty uncomfortable. Chief, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I think you answered that question yourself. We rid ourselves from these kinds of people in our lives. No. Tell a trusted parent or adult and get the fuck out of there. I've said this in my videos a lot, and I don't know what kind of situations you guys are in your lives, but, and this goes especially for if you're younger, you almost always want to put yourself first in life. Love yourself, self-confidence, self-esteem. That'll make you blossom into a beautiful flower of a human being. And it will help you with every relationship and everything that you consider pursuing in life. Luca wants to see you succeed. So if anything ever makes you uncomfortable, or you think to yourself, hey, I don't know about this for me, it's worth considering. I have a friend that's a bit of a pothead and is a bit on the heavier side of the population weight distribution, but I wouldn't say he's obese. Okay, now that you called him fat, this better come into play in the story. On the outside, he's a really chill guy. We go to parties with him, everyone likes him. I like him too, he's a really good friend. But at home, it's a bit different. He has what he calls the doom pit, what he refers to as a tiny space in between the wall and his computer desk. He kinda uses it as a trash bin for well-used tissues, and anything that falls in this crack he dare not search for. He once cleaned said doom pit on camera while we were in a Discord call, and I shit you not, there was life thriving from the content of those tissues. Since then, we always tell him to go take care of his sons, referring to the bugs born from the doom pit. I don't get how people get to this stage. This is a huge red flag, dude. This is an I'm scared moment. And you know what? You're not helping. You're saying go take care of your sons. Well, actually, I guess you are if you're telling him to clean it. I thought you meant like feed them. Maybe I'm the red flag. This sounds like so many Reddit stories I've read, so it could be fake, but I know people like this exist. I've just never personally understood how people can live in situations like that. It's so fucking nasty. It's a huge red flag. I mean, I'm not even the most tidy person of all time. I wouldn't say I'm dirty or messy by any means, but like, holy fuck, dog. You're building an ecosystem in your desk, presumably from the coombe. I guess I made that jump, but it sounds like it, man. Yeah, no, fucked up. I'm not about it. Tell your friend to get some help or something, or do it for him, or burn his house down. I don't know. All 3 options seem good. I knew a guy in high school who would actively start stroking himself off anytime our coach would enter our locker room. This sounds so fucked up already. If he was already dressed, he'd discreetly pull his pants down before getting to business. Anything you'd like to add? He never got in trouble for this. He always stood behind the coach, who definitely knew what was going on behind him, who was too done with this guy's BS to react. Huh. I mean, tell a trusted parent or adult for sure, right? I mean, this guy sounds like a class clown who's just not funny enough to be a class clown. What, dude, what joke should I do today? Fuck it, man. I'll just jerk it to the rear side of my coach. That will get my teammates to like me and respect me. No. I knew a guy that was really well dressed and mannered until he got into a relationship. The girl would literally brush his teeth for him and wipe his crap stains off the toilet. He actually became her pet for about 6 months. Anything you'd like to add? Luca, can you please say hi, Emma? She's my girlfriend and watches your videos all the time. Thanks. Hey, Emma. Isn't it strange how your boyfriend is talking about a dude who's strange? after he gets in a relationship. Also, dude, the crab stain thing? Who the fuck poops on their toilet seat? Like, you have to literally grab the poop and wipe it on for there to be crab stains on the toilet. Unless you mean that there are crab stains inside the toilet, in which case, maybe bro can't help that, okay? Some of us, I mean people, can't. Nah, but this is weird. The girl would literally brush his teeth for him, and before that he was well-dressed and well-mannered. Which almost makes me think that he had this plan in mind before getting into this relationship. So I must say, tell a trusted parent or adult, and you, Chief, go easy on Emma. Sounds bad, but I have a really ugly friend, actual problem. Kill him. I was dating this guy who was charming, attentive, and obsessed with me, but like in a caring way. For some reason, he always knew where I was, even if I didn't tell him. I took my car into the garage to get replaced. The mechanic had asked me about my GPS tracker zip tied to my left back wheel, which I had no recollection of it being there, quickly coming to the conclusion of it being placed by Connor, who is now my ex. He got realized from jail last month after a 2-year sentence and moved 3 doors down from my sister. Whew. The real red flag is the run-on sentence there. The other thing is a crime. Yeah, we've reached the point in the video where people are asking, is this crime, this illegal thing, a red flag? Yes. An actual problem, I would say. And get your sister out of there. Other than that, though, yeah, periods, commas, pretty cool. Hyphens, if you want. Not really original, but any girl that posts on Instagram or TikTok like 20 times a day and says like all the time. Anything you'd like to add? You know what I'm talking about. I don't need to explain to you, Pookie Wookie. Oil up. Let's see your gooning streak. 6'4" hunk Luka. Another classic example of the viewer being the red flag, but I do know what you're talking about, and this doesn't only have to do with girls. I've talked about this in my videos before, where people post like 400,000 fucking Instagram stories. I'm not clicking through all of them. Your life is not that interesting. Why are you trying to be an influencer? You're not. Stop. With that said, I don't think it's a red flag. Honestly, I think it's normal, question mark. That's just kind of the era that we live in. A little cringe, but My ex would do this obnoxious thing where she'd check on me and get me little presents out of nowhere and spend time with me. So toxic. Dude, did you tell her that she's clingy and annoying? Anything you'd like to add? The deal breaker was when I found out she helped a disabled guy find his way in the mall. Another guy? She practically cheated. Oh my god, dude. They say chivalry is dead. You did everything right in this relationship, and I don't even know what you did. Man.